Hello and welcome to Istv English News. First, the top stories. ITI students begins agitation demanding change of principal. Now the news in detail. Students of Industrial Training Institute, Sagolban Kamnam Bazar intensified agitation from today, demanding change of the principal of the institute. As part of the agitation, classes were boycotted from today and office building was locked by the students. Speaking to media persons, Finance Secretary of the ITI Students' Union, Tiken alleged that the principal of the institute, Robindro, had been neglecting the welfare of the students since the last many years. On the other hand, study tours of the students, which is mandatory for every year, was also not conducted for the last many years. Up-to-date equipments and modern machines are not installed in the institutes, which are hampering in the studies of the students. The condition of the hostel is deteriorating day by day due to the lack of proper attention. Despite repeated reminders to the principal to the problems and woes of the students, yet no positive response has been given for his side so far, which resulted in the launching of the agitation to address the demands. The students maintain that their agitation will continue until the principal of the institute is changed.
Maram kainta hangbirakta bangasi bawda masi maram myam ji oraga koigi mamang mang dei leigirba koigi trade myam leiba sigi equipment myam matik chana pibirakta ba koigi computer da kopa ko leiba myam je mamang war mamang gi pochai nga to ena thambiraga koigi technical institute da sibu chidaranga masama oisena maram oraga koi principal je chindoga ano principal na thabira matamda koigi technical institute che banba pame.
3 accused persons involved in the killing of Satyabhama were produced before the Court of Session Judge Manipur East Guneshwar at Cherab Court today. They were brought to the court for hearing. The accused persons are Ketrimayum Bizu alias Helendro, age 28, son of Ketrimayum Ibochau of Irulbung Thongkong; Taudam Jiban, age 27, son of Taudam Thoiba of Irulbung Machamayai Lekai; and Toizam Thesis alias James, age 27, son of Jugindro of Thambalkong Sabalekai. The hearing could not be held due to the absence of lawyer of James. The next hearing is to be held on 30th October. However, if James failed to produce lawyer in the next hearing, the government will arrange one lawyer for James. Women folk in large numbers rushed to the court. Police took the 3 accused away from the back side of the court to avoid any untoward incidents. However, women folk followed them to some extent. City police handed over seized Khaini and Talabs worth 5 lakhs to officials of food safety. The Khaini and Talabs were seized by City Commando Unit and City police personnel from Masjid Road yesterday. 9 non-Manipuris were also arrested for selling the banned items. The seized items include 50 boxes of Khaini, Talab, Rajnigandha, etc. The seized items were handed over to Designated Officer of Food Safety and Chief Medical Officer Imphal West, Dr. Bimola Kumari today. Speaking to ISTV News, Second OC of City Police P. Palmaichung said that the items were seized under Food Safety and Standard Act 2006 and added that such drive will continue further.
Talab 24 packets around 2,800 2 lakh 8,800. Raza tobacco around 9,900. Around approximately around 4 lakhs 91,036. Around portion. Your mise mapan pagale.
All Manipur Students Guardians Organization has appealed to conduct college elections in a free and fair manner without any problems and disturbances. It's time for a short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. A 3-day state-level workshop on imparting science learning in an easy earning process using available means begins at Manipur Press Club today. The workshop was organized by Mastek. Director Mastek is Surendranath. Additional Secretary of Science and Technology K.H. Raghumani were also present in the inaugural ceremony. Teachers from different schools also took part in the workshop. As resource persons, Nirpen Saikia demonstrated on how to teach students science in an easy way. T.S. Surendranath maintained that the role of science in modern society is very important. Acknowledging the importance of science, the Government of India is formulating various policies. K.S. Raghumani said that workshop was specially organized in order to improve in learning of science by school students. Learning science needs money, but those who are taking part in this workshop will be able to learn science without investing more money. He also talked in length about the importance and significance of science.
Target groups school teachers, science teachers, the teachers from the school, they will learn this, and in turn again they will go to their respective schools and impart the same knowledge to their students. Basically, I do need. Ladies, why mistake is doing this, I believe. Mistake might mandate the PDC promoting science. Say, one of the mandates is mistake. School level da science ta bi basi science ki popularization ta over se master ki important role ma mogi duty ne na bana laire science ta over bani and adu ki wakalon da ne master se programs organized over.
Works Minister Dr. Ratan Kumar today inspected the construction of mini stadium in Bishnupur district. Ratan Kumar said that the government is planning to inaugurate the mini stadium in November this year. Chief Engineer Mechanical and Electrical M. Thaimon and Additional Chief Engineer PWD CSTKN also accompanied in the inspection. The mini stadium will house 4 offices of district level officer, double room transit hotel, DC bungalow, security barrack and 1 multi-purpose hall. Minister Ratan said that the total cost of the mini stadium is 35 crores and 1 lakh. 5 crore rupees are needed in order to complete the stadium, and he is trying to consult with Chief Minister to allot the budget. Despite the work for the construction of the stadium has been sanctioned in 2006, yet the work order was given in 2 phases and is responsible for delay in meeting the deadline. He also assured that mini secretariat offices in Chandel and Chorachandpur will be inaugurated very soon, as many of the mini secretariat in other hill districts have already been inaugurated.
See, around about 5 crores, additional Masigi Hanigi Magi, Pirapa amount, sanction amount, CD, Luidi Loiraba, Luirakan Masigi, additional fund required over Masima, Pin and Novatori, and Masi, Yamtuna, Lucilaga, Atumatam the Sandanava, Madu Marile, and then when I see Marcos.
In order to free congestion in Imphal city, the government is consulting with various firms of outside. The government has already consulted and held meeting with MLAs of Imphal area about the matter. Efforts are on to construct bypass in Imphal in order to facilitate movement of men and vehicles. Some of the roads have already been completed, and observed that there are many authorities for allowing parking slots in Imphal which have hindered in proper implementation of safety and effective parking. He suggested the need for unified transport authority to look after parking space in Imphal for smooth functioning. He also maintained that the government is planning to formulate a long-term transport policy.
Transport policies, Masigi, Aquila Canada, Madu implemento Kana, Musiki Haiba, and Hafazan, Opi, the Pilamba, Columba, Madu, and check policies in a pra, Aquina, Nana Haki, can win a low winner, decision low winner, Madu policy in a laga, other transport policy, Madame Dura, Channel, Musiki, a sort of Madame, way, couldn't take the sort of thing on my Madame Chang and accommodated with a laga.
The second Sir Sahid Day was observed in commemoration with 196th birth anniversary of late Sir Sahid Ahmed at Lilong Haurabi College Hall. The observation was organized by Amu Alumni Association of Manipur Muslim Porompat, Sub-Inspector Riazuddin, Head of DM College of Economics Department M.A. Hakim, Editor of Islamic Quarterly Mangal, Muhammad Salatur Rahman, and other dignitaries were present on the occasion. As part of the observation, second position holder of Coral Draw International Design Contest in Animation Technology, Muhammad Faisal Raza, passed out candidate of the Indian Geologist exam conducted by UPSC Muhammad Alibur Rahman, Governor Award recipient Nurjahan Begum, and Muhammad Riaz Chesam, who is participating in the coming World Cup fencing for disabled, were honored with gifts and mementos. Many speakers stressed the role and contribution of late Sir Sahid for the betterment of the minority Muslim communities in the state. Further, they added that late Sahid tried a lot to improve the Muslims to upper level and work hard to educate the minority Muslims. On the other hand, they also appealed to all communities living in the state to work together in bringing development in the state.
1991 to the day, emission se Aligarh Muslim University da yang ngai rami. Hojik di competition yang wang kre. Ni ama ani bauda exam dra tharaga pass to ngande. Aduna maram oiduna tangai phadada. Asiguma restart tawraga aikhoigi reservation CPU kholu haibido.
The local Mairapaibis of Kawa Lamdaibung staged protest dharna at Kawa Lamdaibung demanding punishment to the accused of the death of Sanabam Joshina from Singzamai Waikomlekai. Various placards with different slogans condemning the killing of Joshina were used in the dharna. Speaking to media, a lady protester said that the death of Joshina is doubtful. She further opined that some perpetrators were the mastermind behind the killing of Joshina. Moreover, drawing attention of the concerned authorities, she appealed to take up the necessary action at the earliest and punish the culprit according to law. Extension Education Director of Central Agricultural University, Dr. Premjit, inspected the rice seed production program taken up at the fields of Yambem and Nongbram within Imphal East District today. The program was taken up under Farmers Field Day. Dr. Nandini Devi, Dr. Robindro and local farmers of Yambem and Nongbram were also present in the visit. An awareness program was also held at Nongbram in connection with the visit. Speaking on the occasion, resource persons Dr. Nandini and Dr. Robindro expressed happiness over the work done by the farmers. Further, they appreciated the contribution of the progressive farmers in producing more yields using various technology and the success of the program taken up at Yambem and Nongbram. Dr. Premjit, Director Extension Education, appealed to work hard to free from depending on products of other states. He further added that development will be brought in the state when farmers work hard with work culture and sincerity. Moreover, he assured to extend all possible help to the farmers from the side of Central Agricultural University. That's all we have in the news for today, but before we conclude, the top stories once again. ITI students begins agitation demanding change of principal. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.